This. Yeah, I'm up here giving you guys a get ready with me type content or whatever. So I just woke up. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm in New Jersey visiting with my sister. We got some things that's going on today, but today's agenda actually includes a solo trip to Philadelphia. I ain't never been to Philly before, so this is gonna be my first time here, trying to check it out, see what the city has to offer because we know Philly is probably one of the worst places you can go. Their people is horrible. Their city is horrible. I don't even know why I'm taking the trip to see the city, but I'm going anyway. Got me a nice little train ride up there. I'm gonna get on the train. The only bad part about it right now is that it's actually raining there in Philly. It's about 50 degrees, which I was not expecting. I'm wearing one of my best Paper Planes outfits, and it's gonna be wet. And I got me some new shoes to go along with it as well, and it's all gonna get wet. So I'm not too happy about it. But today we're gonna sightsee Philly. I'm gonna go see the Love Sign. I'm gonna go to a Reading Terminal Marketplace, a place that is like a food hall or something like that. I'm gonna try some cheesesteaks from somewhere. I don't know if they're gonna be the hood cheesesteaks, but I'm gonna try some cheesesteaks today. And I'm also gonna try to see what City Hall. I'm gonna try to run up the Rocky Steps as well, as long as it's not dangerous, considering that it's raining right now. I'm gonna attempt to take the subway. I ain't never take the subway before, like solo or whatever. But I'm gonna see what that's about. Hopefully, I don't get lost. Hopefully, there is signage everywhere to let you know where to get off the doggone train. If not, I'm just gonna be riding it. I may not get off. I may just do like a complete circle or something like that on the subway. So I did a little bit of research on the subway. I know the names that I should be getting off on, but I don't know. I was expecting to probably walk it a little bit, walk a few blocks to the certain places that I want to go to, but the subway is a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. But listen, listen, I'll be by myself, so I ain't trying to get lost or get dropped off where I shouldn't be in Philadelphia. So that's on the agenda. But man, it's raining. I don't like it. I don't like the rain. I'm be looking too dope today for it to be raining. I'm gonna have to get an umbrella. I'm gonna have to get like a poncho or something like that, which I currently don't have. But hopefully by the time I get there, it'll stop raining. Sun to come out and I could sightsee. I could be a tourist fully. I was gonna do one of those hop on, hop off buses, but if it's gonna be raining, I could just probably just say where I'm gonna be and get some go in a building or something like that so I don't get too wet. But I'm excited, can't wait to see Philly. But man, this weather, I got in last night actually, but had a little bit of delays coming from Orlando, coming up here to Newark because of the ATC problem. People don't want to work up here in Newark. But after a few hours, I finally got here. Sister picked me up, so I'm chilling at her house right now. But Philly, I'm coming. I'm coming, Philadelphia. And I ain't even bringing my cowboy gear, so you guys ain't got to worry about that. So I should be perfectly safe. But trust me, if I see an Eagle fan, I'm going to troll them. Respectfully. I ain't going to disrespect y'all in y'all house, considering that I'm be by myself. But Philadelphia, I'm coming. All right, I made it to the train station, but unfortunately, my train got delayed a little bit, so about an hour. New Jersey transit is terrible, by the way. Like, I had a plane delay, now I got a train delay. It's cold out here. It's raining. I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but I'm going. I'm going. Look at the hat, though. Greatness is a process. Greatness is a process, right? It's not overnight. It's not something that's short term, but if you really want to be great, it may take a while. So I like this hat. Look at the hat, look at the shades. Can't really see the outfit too much because, but I got it. Matter of fact, I don't know. Look at this. Put this down. Look at this. Look at this. Looking nice on this nice rainy day. But it's okay. We're going to make it. I'm going to make it to Philly. Go see what those Eagles do. See what they city about. But Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure y'all seen what a damn train looks like, but it's kind of my first time. I probably called a train with my sister probably a few years ago when we went to New York or whatever. Other than that, I was only on the train as like a kid when I was traveling to New York on the subway. But, you know, it's like my first officially Amtrak train solo trip to Philly. I decided to go see Philly because it was only like an hour away. My sister had to work today. She in the office. So I'm taking a solo trip to Philly. So we're going to see how it's going to go. I don't see no trains on the track. But if I had to like do this in the cold weather in the wintertime and go to work, I would need like a seasonal job or something. Like during the wintertime, I would just have to sit at home, work from home. You wouldn't catch me out here on the damn platform in like 5-10 degree weather. I'm gonna tell you guys do it. So shout out to the people that has to catch a train every single morning in the wintertime, in the rain. Because with this train being delayed, I can only imagine if you had to like catch it to go to work, right? How you gonna tell your boss that you're gonna be an hour late? And then I hear that they kind of expect for you to be in the office on time, no matter if the train is on time or not. So if the train's your only opportunity to get to work, and that bitch is late, and that's totally out of your control, like, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't do it. So I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in Florida, and I'm gonna commute via car, even though traffic is insane, but it's not too bad, but it's kind of chilly. And it's only, what time is it? 8:45, the train was supposed to be here now, but I guess it got stuck somewhere in New York, but leaving about an hour. Other than that, it kind of smells funny here. It smells like pee. But we gonna make it. Stay tuned. Hopefully the next time you guys see me, I'll be on the train, but looking nice though. Kind of cloudy. What you doing with shades on? Yeah. These shades cost so damn much money. If I wanted to sleep in them, I'm gonna sleep in them, okay? I wear them no matter what type of the weather is. My blockers. Greatness is a process. Decided to get Dunkin' Donuts flat weight. Not even a Dunkin' Donut person, but Krispy Kreme all day for me, but it's all right. Tastes really good. For the drink, I got Pearl Leaf sweet tea. They had soda, but I swear like the New Jersey soda comes in like the biggest bottle I've ever seen in my life. So I see why people don't really drink soda up here, because the damn bottle is so big. That's what she said. Let me tell you the itinerary. Love Park, where like the little love sign is. City Hall. Then we're gonna go to our Reading Terminal. Reading, even though it says Reading, it says Reading. Reading Terminal Market. And then we're gonna check the time, maybe go check out the Liberty Bell. And then the Rocky Steps. See what we're gonna do from there. We are down to roughly about 30 minutes before the train's supposed to get here. So, yo, it smells like piss at this train station. It smells like New York. But New York smells straight up like piss. Hey, what's in the air up here? Damn, why it smell like this? Take me back to Florida, please. Just so I can breathe. I made it on the train. Didn't even know where I was supposed to sit, like in business class. Train was mega late, like an hour late, but we finally made it. So we're on our way to Philly, see what that city is about. But first time riding the train, scenery actually looks pretty nice. Not too bad. They got a cafeteria on here too. Should probably go check that out. See what type of drinks do they have on the train, maybe. But I'm so afraid I'm gonna miss my spot that I ain't taking no nap. I ain't listening to no headphones. I ain't doing anything that can cause me to miss the announcement that we in Philly. Even though I should recognize that we actually in Philly, but nah, because I end up in Virginia, Delaware, which is actually the next stop after Philly. But I ain't trying to go to Delaware, so no nap, no headphones, no phone calls, barely any texts. I need to be paying attention. I need to know when I need to get the hell off this damn train. I'm not trying to go around the northern tip of the USA because I missed my stop. So I don't even know what they do if you miss your stop. Do they just make you get off at the next stop and catch the train back the other way, or what? But I mapped it out. Next stop is actually Trenton, New Jersey, and then the next stop after that is Philly. So luckily for me, I know the train's gonna stop one time, and then the next time that it actually stops, I need to be getting off. I need to be getting off. So no naps for me, no music. Sit up here and wait for that announcement to say that, hey, we made it in Philly. But I'm enjoying myself so far. Kind of cold. I wish the sun would actually come out, but it's looking like it's not. So right now the weather in Philly is 53, but feels like 46. Like, what the hell is it? Feels like 46. I'm checking the when it's supposed to be raining. It's like 50% all day long, and I catch a train back at 7. So I'm just hoping that it kind of like let up a little bit to where I can like see some of these places, and I ain't got to catch Ubers and stuff like that to avoid being wet on. But I plan to walk a few places, so we'll see how that actually is going to go. But 53 right now, 46. The high is 56, the low is 51. But it's cold, but it's not too cold. I expected it to be a little bit more colder than this, but you know what would be Gucci if it actually happened? If it snowed. Your boy ain't never seen snow before. I've been begging to see snow like forever. So if it snowed today, that'd be fantastic. But I don't think it's cold enough to actually snow today. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. I'm ready. So it's actually a great idea to come see Philly on the train an hour away. I made it to the train station. Like, this shit is humongous. Like, this bitch is big. I think it's way bigger than the one in New York, it seemed like. But this train station is big. I don't even know how to get out. I actually got to try to find a way to Uber or like catch a train somewhere. But damn, shit is huge. Why the ceiling so high? I still don't know what the answer is. But what I kind of want to do is actually take the subway to Love Park, but I can't even find the name of the subway. And I'm guessing they're not letting people down to the platform because they got like a line. It's like lines everywhere. I catch an Uber before I can stand in another line. This ain't do it. Should ask the police, but I'm in Philly. I don't know about that. Do I take the regional rail? I don't need no car. I see restrooms. I see a red cap. A market, news, food court. I may just catch an Uber. I don't even see a sign that says like ride share or anything like that, so I don't even know what to do. I I thought I mapped it all out, but I guess I did. Oh, trolley lanes and buses. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, chat. I don't know. Maybe I just need to go outside and then I just figure it out. But I wanted to take the subway to JFK. Not JFK, but Love Park or City Hall or something like that. Taxi cabs? I catch a taxi? 29th Street. I need to figure out where I'm at. Amtrak tickets, I don't need no tickets. Is it the rail? Maybe it's the rail that I need to take. I'm just amazed at how big this train station is. Now we do got train stations in Orlando and Florida, but they ain't like this. And it seems like they got construction going on. So what the hell they doing this? I'm just gonna walk outside the 30th Street. Hopefully I can get back in if I need to come back in, but I'm probably just gonna take a Uber, I guess, to where I need to go because I'm not getting anywhere in the damn train station. I have no idea where I go. Is it the transit? I don't know. Uber it is. Let me go find an Uber. All right, so I found a way. I talked to the travel assistance person. I kind of cheated a little bit trying to get away. And she told me that because I caught Amtrak, that I can get on this train for free. And it's gonna take me right to Love Park. Just one stop. So it should be good. So y'all pray for me. Hopefully I make it there. I still don't know where I'm going, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm going to Love Park and somewhere in that area, City Hall is there. Reading Terminal Market is also in that area. So I should be good. So I just gotta remember one stop. I have no idea when the next train is coming. I guess maybe about a board. It's 11:15, I guess, maybe. But I'm supposed to be going to Suburban Station, whatever that is. If not, I just try to catch an Uber somewhere and figure it out. But I'm enjoying myself. Nice solo day adventure to a city I've never been to. So I'm looking forward to it. It's very nice. Keep you guys updated. All right, I made it to Love Park. Ain't pretty much to it, but it's okay though because I really only came just for this sign. So that's pretty dope. I actually thought it was a little bit bigger than what it actually is, but it's okay. It's pretty dope though. I would bust out and saying Keisha Cole, but you guys will probably unsubscribe when I do that. So yeah, pretty nice, ain't it? Okay. Love is in the air. Love. Yeah, you want me to do that? Yeah, it's pretty nice though. I like it. I like it a lot. So I finally get to see it live and in person versus just like on TV or like on a postcard or something, but it's pretty nice. Kind of overrated, but it's pretty nice. I like it. I made it into Reading Terminal Market. I actually got me a little cheesesteak. I'm about to see what all this Philly talk is about the best cheesesteak. Actually came from By George. So just a regular cheesesteak, probably with mushrooms on it. I'm about to see what they do. See what all the hype is about with these Philly cheesesteaks from Reading Terminal Market. Okay. So, had a piece of meat. About to choke. All right. Been good so far. See what all the hype is about with these cheesesteaks. First bite. Real cheesy. Okay. Tastes good. Nice and hot. Got the mushrooms on it. Let me know if you eat mushrooms on your cheesesteak. I didn't get like no ketchup or no mayo or anything like that. French fries that I got is actually pretty normal, pretty regular. Crinkle cut. Nothing too fancy about that. But bite number 2. Shit is hot as hell. Pretty decent actually. I wouldn't say that it tastes any different than any other normal cheesesteak that I have back in Florida, so I don't know. I guess what really makes a cheesesteak really is all the cheese. I only got just one cheese, which is American cheese. So that's okay. It's not as soggy as some of the cheesesteaks I had before or whatever, but it's pretty decent. It's good. I give this cheesesteak by George 7 out of 10. No, probably about 8.5 because it's Philly, and I don't really eat cheesesteaks on a regular. But it's actually pretty good, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Only because it's not as greasy as some cheesesteaks I had before. But pretty decent, not too bad. I give it a thumbs up. Now, if this is the best that Philly has, I may have an issue with it. And I really don't eat onions or nothing like that, so that's why I kind of got it real plain, other than freaking mushrooms or whatever. But not too bad, Philly, not too bad. For the Reading Terminal Market. Even though, like, when you look at the sign, it says reading, but I can't be walking in here talking about reading. It's like, oh, it's Reading. Reading. And why don't you just take out the other A and put R-E-D? But no, they got reading. But it's actually called Reading Terminal Market. They got all kind of shit in here, like a market, obviously, like a grocery store. They got like a bunch of food places. Like people just in here chilling, like it's in a club. Like COVID must have been running wild up in here because ain't nobody wearing no mask. And everybody's so packed in, tight together. So it's kind of tough. I feel like my life is in danger in here. Not too bad though. It's probably the cheese that make it the best. So I guess all cheese ain't equal. Not bad though. And I'm not even supposed to be eating this type of food. Not bad. Not bad. And that was By George cheesesteaks in the Reading Terminal Market. Pretty good. Alright, so this Philly day is coming to an end, and I guess it's just gonna rain all day in Philly, all day. Like, the rain ain't been that bad. It's been kind of like drizzling a little bit, kind of like a mist storm or whatever, but man, it's just been raining all day long. Like, come on, Philly, do better. Do better. I did enjoy, like, some of the scenery that I see. You guys got some good history within the city, some good murals or whatever throughout the city that you can take pictures of. I'm a picture dude, so I like taking pictures. I like seeing different type of scenery or whatever, but it's the rain. I wanted to run up the Rocky Steps, but I couldn't because it was so wet, and it was like puddles everywhere, and I wasn't trying to like fall in front of groups of people and stuff like that. So you won't see me running up the steps. I mean, I was gonna probably pull out the drone and like let it follow me and stuff like that, but I can't because it's actually raining. Unless it stopped raining, when I get ready to leave, I'm actually in the Philadelphia Museum of Art or whatever. I came here to chill a little bit, charge up my phone, take a seat or whatever, because I've been getting my steps in today. I'm at, can I see where my steps are? I've been walking all day. I took one Uber, and that was to get to the museum from the Love Park. And that's because it was like still raining or whatever, and I've been walking all day in the rain, kind of sort of, so I decided to take an Uber to get from Love Park over to the museum. So where my steps at, man? My steps. I almost hit 3 of my rings so far, so if you are in your fitness journey, make sure you be closing your rings, man. Have some accountability. So it won't tell me my steps, but I have almost hit my exercise goal, which is 60 minutes a day. So that's good. Oh, I'm at 17,716 steps. That's probably like a personal best for a day, but I'd take it. 17,000 steps. I walked a total distance of about 8 miles or whatever, but I walked everywhere I went. I went from Love Park to City Hall, down to the African American Museum. Then I went down to Liberty Bell, and I saw that, which was very overrated, by the way. Okay, Liberty Bell. How we even know that that's real? How we know? How we know? And people lining up to take pictures. I got a picture with it as well, but I lined up behind it because it was a long behind line just to take a picture with the Liberty Bell to see the crack in the front. So I'm like, you know what? That crack ain't that important to me. I just went around the back and snapped my pictures and left because I wasn't going to wait in no long line just to take a picture with a crack Liberty Bell that could be real or not real. But that was a pretty dope experience to see, man. You hear about it a lot in history books or whatever, but it was actually nice to see it, I guess. Overall, Philadelphia definitely got a lot of history within it. I was kind of disappointed at the African American Museum. kind of closed down a little bit earlier than expected, so I wasn't really able to spend too much time there. But I wanted to get over here to the Rocky Center and look at Rocky, you know what I'm saying, run the steps a little bit, make sure that that actually does exist. But, you know, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed myself in the city. Nice little solo trip. Got some more things coming out this weekend, Beyonce or whatever, but overall, I'm tired, man, and I wish I could sleep on the train back, but I can't because I'm so afraid I'm gonna miss my stop. I'm afraid I'll miss my stop and end up in New York City. And yeah, I can't deal with that. I can't have that. But why is there so many Dunkin' Donuts on each street in Philly? I feel I need to have a Dunkin' Donut franchise. Is that all that y'all eat up here? Is this donuts? Like, you go one block, there's a Dunkin' Donuts. You go another block, there's a Dunkin' Donuts. Like, they're making a killing up here. I may need to open up a little franchise. On every single block, there's a Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts ain't even that good. Message, it's not even that good. It's all about Krispy Kreme, but the city of Philadelphia kind of surprised me a little bit. Everybody that I did ask for help, they was very helpful. I did see some kids fighting in the streets or whatever, kind of like a world star type moment. But I was too afraid to go across the street and film it for you guys because, yeah, them kids was wilding out. But overall, can't really complain. I saw the little fashion district you guys had, the little shopping mall. That was pretty dope. I didn't buy nothing. I wanted to, but I ain't even got no space in my little bag that I got. So, yeah, but I'm going to get ready to probably head back over to the train station, get back to the house or whatever. But Philadelphia, it was real. I wish I would have came with my little cowboy gear and then really trolled the people that I seen walking down the street in the cowboy gear, but I ain't want to get in no fight or no trouble or nothing like that, so I left the cowboy gear at home. But overall, decent city. Smells kind of funny a little bit, but decent city. I'll definitely be back. I'll be back. So let me go hop on this train, get back to the train station, and get back to New Jersey. Whew. Oh my God. I ain't never been so happy to be off a train and finally back. Oh my God. Philly's ghetto. It is so ghetto. I'm so happy to be back with it. Oh my God. And delays after delays. Traffic. So it always rains. Like delays after delays after delays. Traffic in Philly is just crazy. And and it was good, but what happened was like, okay, so I had just like made a video about leaving Philly and stuff like that and talking about my day, right? So I started packing up myself when you text me to look at the traffic, and I look at the traffic and I look at Uber. Uber is down there 3 times the price. When I first got there, it took like $12, but then to get back, it took like 30, 35, and the train station was only like 10 minutes away. It was across the river.
Rush hour.
Rush hour, right? Okay, so I do the Uber. I pack up myself, I do the Uber. The Uber's like 2 minutes away. And I started patting down myself, making sure I got everything. And I ain't got my damn glasses. And I left my glasses on the table, so I'm trying to call the Uber, and I'm like, yo, when you get here, can you just wait? But he wasn't responding. So I'm like, do I just leave my glasses behind? Like, just lost calls? Like, they just gonna be gone? Or do I just wait for this Uber? So I'm looking at the app trying to cancel the ride. And I said, man, fuck it, I paid $300 for them glasses. I need to go get them bitches. So I run back in the museum, and I'm at the Rocky Steps. I've been there all day. Like, I ain't run up them bitches at all because it was raining. And I was like, I'll mess around and slip and fall. But I had to run all the way up them steps fast as hell to get back in the museum before they closed, because they were gonna close at 5. And then I had to run all the way down to the basement, run down like 4 flights of stairs to get down there. And I get down there, my glasses ain't on the table no more. So I look at the workers, I say, yo, did you pick up some glasses over there? She said, no, I didn't, but you might want to hit up security and see if they did, they might take them to lost and found. All right, so bet. So I go back to the security guys that I actually passed running down the steps. And I go back, yo, so where's your lost and found? I think I lost my sunglasses. Where's your lost and found? So this dude, of course, it's two little jits, right? Two little guys. And he goes, yeah, lost and found, my boss might have them. Let me go ahead and give her a call. So I'm like, he asked me what I lost. I said, yeah, I lost some shades. I lost some glasses. He was like, yeah, I think my boss might have them. And then he was like, wait a minute, are they Prada? I was like, yeah, they Prada glasses. This motherfucker pulls them out of his goddamn pocket and was like, yo, here they is. I'm like, wait, I thought you said your security had, your boss had them. I was like, don't even worry about it, bro. Like, thank you for being honest. Give me my shit, I gotta go. Like, and then I run all the way back upstairs to catch that Uber. I'm texting the Uber, like, yo, if you wait for me, I'll tip you. And then once I said I'll tip you, they said, yeah, I'll wait for you. I'm like, bruh, like, I didn't know where I couldn't left my damn glasses behind like that. Like, I was so afraid. I said, them shits cost $300. I gotta go back and get them. Or at least I gotta attempt to try to find them bitches. But this little jit is gonna pull my shit out. And he bent them and messed them up. So now we gotta go back to the mall and see if they could correct them. I'm like, man, bruh. It is, so hopefully they fix them, but man, I was hot for a minute. I was like, man, you little jits, but I appreciate you being honest. Give me my shit. That was crazy though. I was just mad I had to run up the rocky steps, cause them.
It's an experience.
I was gonna pull out the drone earlier and record it, but it was raining. I couldn't pull out the drone, but man, I was not trying to run up them rocky steps at all. Until the last minute, I was like, do I cancel this Uber or do I go get my glasses? And I had to go get them. You know I had to go get them. So I'm like, man. He's like, oh, my supervisor got them. Yeah, okay. But I appreciate you, but I gotta go though. These little jitty bugs. But I'm happy I'm back.